Okay, funny story. My wife was listening to my podcast the other day. Yes, she does that. And she said, "What's this thing called Whatnot you keep talking about on your podcast? Are you shopping without me?" Yes, I am. I'm cheating on you. It's called Whatnot. It's live shopping with chat, and it's a lot of fun. Look, I coach a lot of people online. I coach people to make money online. Most don't know how to do it. And I have been telling a few lately to go to Whatnot, see what they're doing, and give it a try. If you're a Whatnot seller, you really shine, and your people find you. And that's a big deal because if you're selling online, they need to find you for you to make money, right? And then they become repeat customers because they see your face, not just your logo. Whatnot is the largest dedicated live shopping platform, whether it's beauty, it's collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies. Yep, cookies. Sellers are building real thriving businesses. Anyone can do it too. Some people on Whatnot are selling, get this, 10 times as much as they do on other major marketplaces. And you don't know this, but Whatnot buyers spend more than an hour on the app every day. They're not browsing. That's why they call them buyers. They're buying your stuff. So here's how it works. You go live, you showcase your products, and you earn real income. Search Whatnot, WHATNOT, in the App Store, download, and you can start selling right away. So I've been talking about the glasses I ordered from Zenni Optical, my sponsor. Now, I've never ordered glasses online before. I didn't trust it, to be honest. But mine had a scratch, and Zenni was my sponsor, so I kind of sort of had to do it, right? I mean, I can't tell you about it if I haven't done it. So my previous thinking was, prices are too cheap. These can't be good. I'm not going to like them. I'm picky. I take that back. Mine costs about $70, and I can't tell the difference from the $500 pair I purchased 2 months ago. By the way, my wife likes them too. She said they look good on your face, and I want some too. And at about $70 or less, I can buy them. I am surprised, and I'm a customer. Zenni Optical has prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, all starting at under $30. Go to Zenni.com, pick a frame, upload your prescription. They'll ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And Zenni has that virtual try-on, so you can see exactly how the frames look on your face, and that is very cool and confidence building. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now it's time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out pretty quick, so don't sit on this. Go to ZENNI.com/podcast, promo code podcast15.
Never give up, fighting till the end, gotta get back up. No time for loss, fighting till the end, no matter what the cost. Keep moving, gotta get back up. What? Keep moving, gotta get back up. Keep moving, gotta get back up. What? Keep moving, gotta get back up.
How are you? Come on in. So good to have you here today, man. Oh, by the way, I feel like I've been a little bit in your face this past week. Do I feel? I'm sorry if I have been. I haven't meant to be that way. What happens is when I set a goal for myself, I tend to really get in my own face, and I think you're experiencing that. And I, I know exactly why I have set the goals and why I'm in my face and your face too. I'll talk about that in a second. Okay. Today, law of attraction. You've heard of the law of attraction, right? The Secret came out such a long time ago. Do you believe in the law of attraction? Does it work for you? Are you a manifestation person? We'll talk about that today, my feelings on that, and how to make it work for you. There's a very simple way to do it. Really simple stuff to get it to work every single time you do it, okay? It is a daily boost from motivationtomove.com, the positive boost you need every single day. My name is Scott Smith. Good to have you here today. So why am I in your face? I know why. Because when we get knocked down, me personally, probably you too, when you get knocked down, we just want to get back up. And we do it with a vengeance. And when I had my hip surgery, I got knocked down. Nobody told me it was going to hurt. Nobody told me it was going to take well, they did, but it was like, I didn't like it. I went from being upbeat, positive, fun Scott to being a guy that I couldn't get out of bed. As I began to feel better, and as my spirit came back into me, I got fired up. So, okay, I can do this now. Let's go. That's why I'm fired up this week. And Operation Reinvention is doing that for me. Anyway, good to have you here today. Thanks for stopping by as we do this thing. By the way, I've had a lot of folks ask me about my daily awareness diary, which I have in front of me right now. They want to get a copy of it. Currently, I don't have that for you. It's inside my Face Your Passion coaching program. I created this thing probably 6 months ago, and I tested it on myself for a while. It's a prompted diary that I use to make you aware of what's happening in your life. It's very cool. I was blown away by how well it worked because I did it on myself and it worked great. But when I put it in the group, and about a week later, 2 weeks later, when they finally all started doing it, because nobody wants to write something down every day, right? They started doing it. It really changed. They became so aware of what was going on. It's a huge part of my program now. But it's in the program. It's not. But where can you get it? I'm going to make you work for it, okay? You don't have to pay for it, but you have to work for it. Here's how you do it. Just go to faceyourpassion.com, and at the top of the page, it says watch the replay. That's the workshop we did about 2 months ago. If you'll watch the replay, you'll see the Daily Awareness Diary is explained in pretty good detail. It's not exact, but it's enough to get you started. It's there for you. If you'll put in the time to go watch that and learn about Face Your Passion as well while you're there, why not, right? Do me that favor. It'll change your life. Go get it, faceyourpassion.com. All right, let's talk about the law of attraction. Okay, how do we do this? Now, let me just be very clear up front for you. A long time ago, I used to talk about this a whole lot more. When I first got in the world of personal growth, I was all over it because everybody else was all over it, thought I had to be really spiritual, one of these energy guys, universal guys. And little by little, I kind of looked at the world. I said, what really works? Now, my late wife was a Reiki healer, a spiritualist. I was very much involved in everything universal. But they started looking at the world. And I said, well, let me just toss it. I even look at quantum physics and go, okay, this stinks. Without math, it's nothing, right? Makes me think about stuff. So little by little, I kind of moved away from the law of attraction because fundamentally, I understand how it works at a very basic level in terms of personal growth. So if you're really into it and you're very spiritual, I apologize. I'm not that guy. I'm not going to try to be, but I'm going to take it from my point of view because this is what I think the law of attraction should be. You ready for it? It should be renamed. We should take up a vote and we should rename the law of attraction. The law of what you think about most. The law of how you get what you want. I don't know anything like that, but the law of what you think about is what you get, right? Like attracts like. What you think about, you get. We should just call it that. Call it what it is. If you think, I won't get it because I never do, guess what? You are correct. And for no other reason than you're just talking yourself out of it. Forget any kind of universal energy. Forget all that stuff. It just is. If you don't think you're going to get it, you're not going to get it. Dreaming of a new life, of focus on your current problems, a sure way to be spinning your wheels. As a guy who coaches a lot of people, I probably talk to maybe 50 a week. A lot of people. I do this a lot. I can tell you that almost 50, 60% of any conversation I have is talking backwards, focusing on current problems. They want to fix them, but first they want to tell me how bad they are. It's as if I'm a priest and you have come into confession. I don't really care about that. See, I don't even know who you are. I know you have problems. We all have problems. When you arrive at my door, that's not what matters to me. What matters to me is to move forward. So the more you focus on your current problems, why is this happening to me? The more you get more of it. So the trick is to focus your attention and your actions on what you want to attract. Your attention and your actions. Your attention is the most valuable thing you have, maybe just a little bit under your time. When you can focus your attention away from the troubles you're having, the things you don't want, and begin to look at what you do want, and then you can actually take action toward that, the things you want to attract, guess what? They magically get attracted. I can make people so much money, and I do every single day. And the reason I do is I simply get them to focus their attention on what they want. Well, I want more money. Okay, how are you going to get that? Make a few sales calls. Boom, it works. Take the action. It requires a dedicated effort. Vision boards, lists of goals, daily journaling, they're all great. They're great ways to stay on track, but it requires a dedicated effort. And so many times, please hear me and understand. And if you live in this, and if you, I'm just going to go here, okay? Just going to do it. So many people have bought into the idea that all I have to do is believe that I deserve it. The law of attraction is going to work for me. And I question you on this one because if you look back on time, if you've ever done that, you wonder why it's not working for you. You're doing all the things everybody tells you to do, but it's not working for you. Think about why. Think about what you're not doing. An easier way to do that is to think about every time something did work for you. And think about why. What did you do that led up to it? Forget what comes around goes around. Forget all that stuff. Just think about what worked for you. What did you do? And what did you do? I can tell you what you did. You ready for it? Here's how the law of attraction very much works for you. Decide what you want. Wait a second, Scott, we talk about that all the time in personal growth, don't we? Yeah. Until you make that decision of what you actually want, can't go anywhere. Nobody can help you. If you don't tell me how I can help you, I can't help you. Right? Number 2, believe it is possible. This is a big thing. You got to believe it's possible. If you don't believe that it's possible, then you're not going to get it. It's not a magical thing. It's just that you'll pull back from it. If you have some big law of attraction thing that you in your heart and soul believe that I don't deserve it or there's no possible way that could ever happen for me, it's not going to. You focus on your future, not your past. And then you don't stop until you get it. Wait a second. Is that code for something, Scott? Don't stop until you get it? It is. It's the other thing you hear us talk about all the time. It's the magic ingredient to the law of attraction. It's taking action. That's it. So there's no magic to it. I don't buy into that. Anytime I hear somebody with a podcast or they all want to go down that road, I've been alive long enough now. I've kind of watched things, and people can call me naive if you want to, but I just watch things from a very straightforward standpoint and just recognize things happen in a certain way. And it always happens when somebody knows what they want, they really believe they can do it, and they take action. It's that simple. And then magically the law of attraction works. It's crazy, isn't it? So I know it's a little bit counterintuitive for some people. A lot of folks are going to disagree with me, and that's okay. I'm not disagreeing with you at all. I'm just saying I like to look at what's in front of me, the reality of day-to-day life, how things actually truly work every single day. I'm not going to say what I was going to say. I'm going to hold back. If you want to know what I was going to say, send me a note. Scott, what were you going to say when you stopped saying what you're going to say? Yeah, that's a little bit too far. I'm not going to do that. Have anything you want, you can attract it all by yourself. You don't need any magic. You don't need the universe to help you. You can just do it yourself. You were given that free will on this planet. Now use it, okay? Tomorrow, steps to achieving your greatness. That's on the next Daily Boost.